hope you all are having a beautiful day. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. All right, we're going to do a reading for the collective. Find out whatever it is you need to know for your highest good. Let's get started. What does the collective need to know? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, searching within. We have never alone, together in the light, discover who I am, and embracing joy. Someone that you are energetically connected to your heart. They're searching within right now, figuring out who they are and how to welcome in their happiness. They're going through a transformation, understanding truth right now, becoming more aware. And they're really betting on themselves, on their transformation. They're putting the time and effort into it, changing things, really appreciating things, understanding things in a whole new light. And there's a connection that you both feel. Maybe you've tried to let go of each other, but this is a deep connection that you both still feel. What else does the collective need to know? Time at the bottom of the deck. Waiting, cycles, moments. Your cards. We have depth, one day, and beauty. It's the person that you have a past life connection with that you know, or at least believe some point in the future this is going to come together. Well, this person is gaining an awareness right now of who you are, how you've transformed, and they're going through their own transformation. They're understanding it more now. They're really trying to look at mistakes that they've made in the past, how they've kept themselves stuck or blocked. They're trying to understand that. They're trying to trust their intuition. And they're noticing how they kind of put that out into the world, possibly onto you. But how it affected their decisions. Maybe rejecting their joy since they're kind of working on embracing it right now. Okay. What else does the collective need to know, please? Thank you. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, your cards. We have Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. They had to reject this situation, this offer, because they knew they needed to do work on themselves. But they haven't let go of you. They're working on taming maybe some of these intense, loud parts of themselves. Parts of themselves that maybe are trying to protect them, but maybe instead ended up keeping them feeling stuck, trapped. But they are getting new insight and they are figuring things out. They're working through them. Okay, let's clarify. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Thank you. Magician at the bottom of the deck. We have death, And the Hierophant. Yeah, there was some kind of transformation that needed to happen with a connection. Could have been with you. There could have been with you and someone else that they had a long-term connection with, possibly a marriage. But they had to have this ending, and they're going through this rebirth. They're in the process right now of getting there, of reaching new heights, becoming their higher self, and really calling in the things that they want. There is a part of them that doesn't want to just be friends, that doesn't want to wait. They want to take action. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Making a decision to take some action. To clarify the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you that this person is going to come in with an apology, with, you know, expression of, possibly confession of how they feel about you, of love. You trust in your heart. You trust in your intuition. They see that. They're like that. They knew they had to rise to a new level before they could come in. And they're kind of, it seems like, going back and forth on, am I ready? Is this, you know, should I come back in? Will they even want me to come back in? Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Nine of Swords, yeah, overthinking. Might be up at night looking at pictures of you, thinking of you when they're all alone, up in bed instead of sleeping. Just thinking about you, how you're, what they want. Four of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords. The Emperor. Fours could be important. 444. We have the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The only one we're missing. Four of Wands, stability, foundation. They're doing some healing though. They're becoming the highest version of themselves so that they feel ready to come in. So maybe that they feel like they deserve you. I think they fumbled this, but I think it was because they knew they needed to do work on themselves, or they believed they did. Clarify strength at the bottom of the deck, please. Two of Pentacles, that back and forth energy, decision making. The Moon, Five of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they have some regret about treating you like an option. They're really looking deep into this. I think they have some intense emotions for you, but they couldn't make the decision, or didn't make the decision to give to this. They put up some boundaries that they confused themselves with, thinking that it was strength, saying that you were just friends, that they didn't maybe feel that way about you. The whole time they knew that you were exactly what they wanted, and they just weren't taking action. They were trying to convince themselves that this was healing, this was good, that this was good to walk away from this situation. But the universe kind of called on them, woke them up, and made them focus on a truth and really assess what is happening here. Okay, let's get you guys some advice. Advice for the collective, please. Create at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Connect and manifest. Connect is the one that I kind of dropped there. They dropped the ball, but they know they manifested you, and they do want to create with you. They just knew that they had to get in alignment with you. And they're hoping that you'll have some compassion and be willing to still grow and create with them. All right, I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate you. We're going to move on to the extended. If you'd like to join us, there's a link in the description box to the memberships. Clarity and Confirmation or higher will get you access to all of the extended readings. If not, I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.